Hello YouTube, this is my prototype coil gun. Well, not really prototype, it works, but well, yeah, I guess prototype. But this is just a little power supply for the 1.5 volts for this circuit. That is a disposable camera flash charge, the capacitor charging circuit that I took out, and now I have it wired up, charging 11 of the disposable camera capacitors. That they are all wired in parallel, connected all in one charging. They are currently at 359.2 volts, and come on, camera. Yeah. That green lead over there from the negative, I believe. Now the positive goes over there and then goes to that side of the coil. This is a coil of, I don't know what gauge wire, but it came off of the secondary of, well, no, I think the primary, I'm not sure. But it came off the winding of that old transformer I had. It's decently big wire, not very thin, and it's around 540 turns. I wasn't really sure, but I just counted one row and timed it by like 11, which is how many stacks I had on top of each other. But about 540 turns of the wire, and in there is a BB. As you can see, it's currently just sitting on this old power thingy. But that side goes to the breaker, and I'm a 20 amp power breaker because I couldn't find any other thing to switch. I could have used a MOSFET, but I didn't want to bother with them. And I know I lose a bunch of power when I use a switch, but I just didn't care. But this is the only thing I could find, only switch I could really find that wouldn't weld together the contacts when I switched it on. But basically, whenever I flick this breaker, it will connect that coil to the capacitor bank and then unleash all of its power. All of the capacitor's charge will go through the coil, and then it will pull that BB to, I kind of just fiddled with it until I got the timing kind of perfect, but it pulls it to about the middle before, and then by the time it gets to the middle, the power is usually gone, so then it just continues to fly and then just flies in the box. So that's kind of how the coil gun works. But I made one of these a while ago and it didn't quite work, so I didn't ever show it. But now I actually spent the hour or so to actually wrap the coil finely and very, very neatly and super glue all the wires together as I went. It took forever, but now it's a lot better and works a lot better. But I'll fire it just once because it takes quite some time to recharge because I only have one charging circuit. If I wanted to go faster, I would either increase the amperage, but I could blow the transistor like I did last time. I blew the transistor in that charging circuit and I had to replace it. But we'll fire it once. Ooh, that flew way behind me. But yep, it fired pretty well. Those are a bunch of other test fires. I almost got through the box twice. Once there and then another there. Almost got through it twice, but it didn't make it through. I was kind of upset. I wanted to get through it. But yep, that's thing. Oh, should really unswitch that so it can recharge. Yep, that's really it. I may put this into a nice project box and actually make a full working one and have everything concealed and not concealed, but put together into a nice box and actually look nice, but may not, because I don't know, might not. I'm never really going to use this ever. I might make a multi-stage one and actually get an Arduino out to actually program it to have multi-coils going boom, 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 boom. And have the timing perfect, or have optical sensors at each and every step of the way so it triggers each and every coil correctly at the right time. But that's a lot of work and I'm never really going to use this. So, I don't know. I might one day. So, goodbye, YouTube, for now.